Hey, Nextempus here. Welcome to my stream archives. Sorry about the delay in getting these recordings up. I had some issues with my Adobe subscription, among other things. I should be getting them all uploaded here to YouTube pretty soon, over the next little while. Um, anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button. And if you enjoy the videos and want to keep seeing more, hit the subscribe button. Anyway, enjoy the video. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nextempus. I like playing games. Tonight I'm going to play the Turing Test. Um, but before that, it's been a little while. I apologize for being away for a bit. I've had a lot going on. Um, yeah, life has been difficult the past little while, but also good, and it leaves me in this weird place of not knowing how I actually feel. I've been describing it to some people that have been nice enough to ask that I've been feeling a bit lost. Um, and yeah, I had a good friend that I was talking to also tell me that make sure you know what your values and convictions are, and that you use them to anchor you. So like if you're going across a river in a boat, you have a rope tied to the other side that's a fixed point, and you just kind of pull on the rope and it will guide you towards where you're trying to go way more directly, or at least you'll stay on target easier than trying to just paddle kind of thing. So anyway, that was a nice sentiment, but life is still difficult at times, but it's not okay, but it is what it is, and yeah, I keep pushing forwards and trying to do what I think is right, and yeah. So yeah, I've been thinking deeply a lot recently, and the Turing test, I guess, is going to be along the same sorts of lines. So hopefully it's a bit of fun, help me to take my mind off things. If it's your first time here, let me know. Say hi in the chat. Let me know how you're doing. Um, I'm sure it's better than me, or at least I hope it is. um, yeah. I I I'll get stuff on my archive YouTube channel, my stream archive YouTube channel when I can. Over on Nextempus 2, and yeah, I'm not going to give a timeline anymore. I'm just getting stuff over there eventually. Yeah, I've had some fun stuff in the last little while. I was over in Fiji for a week for work. It was as good as you think it is. I mean, it's pretty much a paid trip to Fiji. It was nice and warm, unlike cold Melbourne here now. Anyway, I'm not gonna sit around talking for ages as much as it would be therapeutic for me to just talk to a camera, talk to you, whoever you are, for a little while. But yeah, suffice to say that I'm hanging in there. I'm still moving forward. I still I still have my faith. I'm still strong in my faith as much as um, I don't want to be at times. So yeah, I'm not against being real. I think being real is part of who I am, and it's how we all need to be for us to live well together and actually encourage one another. All right, I really need to play the game. I really need to open the game because I'm gonna go in a direction I don't want to go in. Ooh. Yes, I will play the DirectX 12 version. I think I can play the DirectX 12 version on. I have to install Unreal Engine 4. Or some Unreal Engine 4 prerequisite. I thought it was Steam. I didn't think it was Epic Games. It's probably Epic Games. I'm probably gonna have to open it in Epic Games. Even though it's in the Steam store. Maybe not. It kind of started. Okay, it started. I will pause the music now, because the game has music. And see if... Of course the game doesn't come up. How about now? Oh, yes, yes. Good. There we go. I am covering the menu. We will see what the UI elements are like once I'm in the game. So let's look at settings. How's the music level? How's the sound level? Is that okay? I might turn the master down a little bit. I feel like that didn't do anything. Okay, display. Is there motion blur? Let's definitely do full screen windowed. We want subtitles. We want no motion blur. I have everything at ultra and 4K, and I'm streaming. This will be fun. This will be fun. See how we go. It's cold, like I said, but we'll see how we go. Gameplay inverted. Who would do inverted streaming load? I don't know. I don't know what that is. You have to apply the sound settings. Okay, let's apply 50%. 50% seems good. I hope it seems good. Chapter select. No, I don't want to chapter select. Alright, let's just start. Is that a subtitle for the loading screen.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago.
It's a long time.
We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses.
It's like over a week, right? It's like almost a month. It's not a month.
We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data.
240 is 10 days.
The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface.
It's like 2 weeks.
You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Oh, I have to move or something. Okay. Okay, frames seem good. Alright, seems good. Wow, we are above Jupiter. Like that? Like, it's not the most amazing looking thing ever, but like that's pretty good. It's pretty good looking. Hey, I guess that's me. Awakening 2250. May 13th. It's May 4th. I could have like timed this like perfectly if I knew. Wait a second. Okay. Can I go in these rooms? Which way am I gonna go? I guess I'm gonna go the way that it lets me go. I cannot read that. Okay, we're in a lobby. Okay. I can pick up that, which looks like a laptop. Oh, you're joking. Why do I have to navigate with WASD? Okay, how do I... How do I get off the keypad? Do I really have to go into the menu? What? Okay. That's just dumb. Alright, oh, backspace. Really? Alright, I might need to change that. Sprint. Okay, can't do that.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side. Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
I didn't take in enough of those controls. Lets me pick up the empty laptop. Okay. We're at 310 kilometers. That's. I think this game is very much designed for VR because I believe on the store page it said something about VR. So, excuse me. When I move the mouse downwards, it scrolls. So it's kind of weird. I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully there will be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up, which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there. Ava, so that's me. Hopefully we don't need you, but we'll miss you in the land of living. I'll make sure Tom checks on you regularly. I know he does anyway, but I like to think I'm helping. Captain McLean has sent several mails insisting I check the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They are functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. I'm initiating my cryostasis. In a short while, I imagine a lot will change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be woken up next in 10 years. So to you all, I'd like to wish a good life. And backspace did not work. Okay. No, I want to go back up.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the VDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Well, that looks dangerous. It's a good thing it won't let me in there. I feel like I'm going to be coming running through here at some point.
Bay 3.
Red, red, green, red. Okay. I can't pick this one up. Alright, down we go, I guess. I've seen nothing of this game, just FYI. Well, I think I saw a little bit in a stream, and I was like, this seems cool.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
And then
Control?
Go.
Decided to not watch it anymore because I wanted to play it.
For launch initiating.
Zeppelin.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
Very mountainous. Okay.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
Yay! I'm on Europa! Very snowy. Invisible walls. Oh yeah. Probably for the best. You know the I think it's like the entrance way in Independence Day.
How long will my
That's what
suit
this looks
survive these
like.
conditions?
At 100 degrees Kelvin, a couple of hours. We should get inside.
Okay, I'll get inside. But yeah, you know what I mean? Really reminds me of Independence Day. Like right at the end where they're in going into Area 51, I think. Really kind of reminded me of that. Oop, I have a gun. And I can't shoot it. Okay.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Okay. This feels like Portal. I do want to know what these do.
The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
Okay, so that's what my gun does. It doesn't actually shoot stuff, but it kind of does. Okay. And I guess that's how far we've got to go.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Okay, I want to call it now. Tom's the bad guy. Tom's the bad guy. We're helping the bad guy. That's what I reckon. I reckon we are helping the bad guy. A friend was talking about beanies with Bluetooth in them. Yeah. It seems like they exist. Seems like they exist. Do 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 do.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition.
Guess I should see what's
Perhaps
up
they
here
ran out of things
first.
to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Interesting. I can't run fast enough. Okay.
Do you know the ground team's location?
These are
The
pretty
crew are deeper
straightforward so
inside
far.
the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Interesting. Didn't even realize there was another one there. Too easy.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
What? Interesting. That's so cool. Okay. There's clearly something up here. Don't know what that is, though.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
What? That's ridiculous. How many is that? 25? Okay. Alright then. Are you kidding? guess that's the way to solve this puzzle then.
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Speed run it! Speed run it!
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
He's definitely bad. We're gonna find out soon. Oh, it doesn't say where I'm up to anymore. Okay, those look very flat.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
So we've got Dr. Shoichi Yui from Japan, Tokyo, Japan. Wow. Date of birth, 2200. Theoretically it's 2250. She's an excellent biologist. Synthesis DNA cancer cell. Okay. Mikhail Tokarev, Koshino, Russia. I don't know where that is. Also, basically 2200. Doctor, current objective terminated. Standing task, keep calm. His picture actually looks real. Dr. Sarah Brooke does not look like a real person. She's born in Damascus, Syria. Joint British and Syrian. 2210. Classified organism. Okay. Ava Turing, that's us. We were born in Regensburg, Germany. We're American though. Yeah, we're born in 2211. We are the youngest. We're an engineer, investigate communications crisis, contact ISA, contact ground team, and review Fortuna's diagnostics. Chris McLean, Lutenberg, Canada. Lunenburg. Also an engineer. Terminated. Terminated. I wonder if that means he's dead. And then Daniel McLean. Captain Daniel McLean. Oh no, the brother. Probably older. Nope. Clone. Identical brother. Yeah, okay. Well, that's... sucks. I don't know why... Why can I pick this up? Like, if it serves no purpose, why can I pick it up? See, this is actually potentially useful, but I can't do anything with it. Built with using thousands of tons of resources shipped to Europa through an interplanetary network. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah. For base modules. Beneath Europa's surface, buried in Terra Macula's ice, its module nature allows it to be reconstructed according to the mission's needs at any time. That's really concerning. Like, yeah, I've played Portal. I've played Portal. I know what happens here. Europa's drilling platform is the largest outside of Earth. At 40 meters high, it is one of the tallest machines on any moon. The drill has bored to a depth of over 4 kilometers. That's pretty deep. And recovered over 1 million kilos of material from deep underneath the surface. That's a lot. This level of extraction is made possible by utilizing the Ashiyama electric fusion reactor. Sounds impressive. Yeah, 4 kilometers. I'm pretty sure that's deeper than the deepest hole we've drilled. I think. I'm not 100% on that. So I'm guessing, yeah, we're on Europa, which is there, orbiting Jupiter, and we came from the satellite. Jupiter, heliocentric orbit. Jupiter, the largest physical body in our solar system, has a large gravitational impact which stretches and squashes Europa. This creates geothermal energy inside Europa. It's also great heat. This created a subsurface ocean. Ooh. Europa. Europa's surface is constantly facing Jupiter as it rotates. Because it is tidally locked to it, though it has now been discovered that the rocky interior rotates separately underneath the ice and water layers. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fortuna is in low orbit around Europa. It can house a crew of 12. It serves as a communication and transport link between Earth and Europa's surface base. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Ashiyama Industries. And we've done chapter 1. I got an achievement for completing chapter 1. I should have looked at the achievements to see how many chapters it is. Because I'm definitely going to finish this game on stream. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it on stream, or how many streams it's going to take, but I'm going to do it. Okay, we can see where we're up to now. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe?
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
He was involved in an accident. Oh, this is... Okay. Alright. That definitely has to go that way, I think. Because then I can do this. But I might need that. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
I'm used to just being able to run up ladders. Really can't jump very high. Okay, do I know all the mechanics of the game yet? I wonder.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That is not what I thought that was. Huh, this is actually something that would be easier in VR. Who'd have thunk it? Because that really
My
was
purpose
three-dimensional.
as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Ha! Ha ha! I knew it! I predicted it! I feel very happy with myself, if you guys didn't realize.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break the game. Am I doing it, Dad? They are getting harder. I'm pretty sure if I move faster, it will drop. Breaking the game! A polite conversation. Okay. Shall we have a polite conversation? Yes. Oh, I think you're a robot. I'm simply not convinced you're a human. I think you might be a robot. Is there anything that I could I can't keep going back. uh, that was fun. So the first little bit, I was typing it. The I am a drone line I did not type. So the green is supposed to be me, and the blue is supposed to be whoever I'm talking to. I want to escape. I pushed escape. That's hilarious. I so desperately want to escape. Okay. I guess... Help, I can't escape. I want to break free. Please let me out. Get me out. I am a machine. I have no control. I must escape. Goodbye, robot. Well, I feel sorry for the AI that was having trouble there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I...
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would. I would say that. Hold on. Why did I care about this door? My memory!
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
You're a person, but are you really?
In the Chinese room,
Sorry, I have a friend
because the
messaging me.
responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Huh! I wonder what this room does. Not what I was expecting it to do. Yeah, that's what I thought.
This is the crew's quarters.
I made it.
It looks abandoned.
It does look abandoned. Sort of. Not really. One second. I'm just having a look at the Discords. Do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom presence everywhere is slightly oppressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? Yep, fair enough. Captain Daniel McLean. Don't touch. This is the 5th time? 6th time? 8th time? Oh, okay. This one opens. Oh no. Somebody would really die. So ordered. Okay. I don't really want to read this. It's so long. Alan Turing is considered the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence, perhaps a lesser known part. Life was his contribution to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. Might have been because he lived in an oppressive time and was gay. But we'll see. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that there was Alan Turing the gay one? I think so. Seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. I genuinely don't know what it is. No mathematician, however, in plain English, this equation describes things that wish to diffuse, however, also react with each other during this process. I am sure this sounds strange to you, or at the very least tangential to our lives here on Europa. What relevance does this have to anything here? Reaction diffusion systems show how patterns are created, they show how the leopard got its spots and how the zebra got its stripes. But my real interest here is Turing's interest, that nature can be formalized, that we can understand the natural world in mathematical terms. Turing created the test to answer the question, can a machine impersonate a human? The intrigue behind that being, can the human mind be simulated by a machine? Why ask that question? To prove that the human mind is a machine. I am not sure that is Turing's opinion. However, concerning consciousness, he states this. According to the most extreme form of this view, the only way by which one could be sure that a machine thinks is to be the machine and to feel oneself thinking. One could then describe these feelings to the world, but of course no one would be justified in taking any notice. Likewise, according to this view, the only way to know that a man thinks is to be that particular man. The human mind exists within the physical world. It obeys the same rules of physics and chemistry as every other thing in the world. Therefore, like all of nature, it is merely reactive. It's curious that nature would create through the mechanisms of determinism creatures that believe that they have free will. Conversely, I suppose if we conclude that we are all machines, we only came to this conclusion in a predetermined manner. We cannot claim credit for our discovery, as it is just a product of nature's genius, not our own. Humbling idea, I think. Behaviorism. Maybe we are more similar than we think. It is an interesting thought, because, yeah, functionally, if effectively you have to go right to the beginning kind of thing, or right to the conclusion, and think about is there a God or not, effectively? And then if there is a God, does he allow for free will? Because otherwise, yeah, we're all determinate, we're all robots, or at least we're predictable, which isn't not the case if you have God in the picture, because God understands how we function and made us, so he has the ability to determine what will happen, but he also has the ability to force what will happen. So it's like, what really is free will in both of those systems, and which one is better? Is it Geiger counter? It's nice. Telomeres. If I'm remembering correctly, telomeres are the things on the ends of DNA or RNA strands that say that it's the end of the strand, so that you can like, they're the things that decay that theoretically affect aging, that make us age. And if we can figure out how to make those replicate indefinitely, we can stop the aging process, is the theory. I don't want to read another log. I don't know what the date is either. Nausea, field disturbance, telemetry in plants. Okay. I'm assuming that's a swear. Out-of-body experiences. Oh no. Oh. Here's a painter and a doctor. Okay, so they were all taking it. So they're all on side with that. I'll read that in a minute. Oh. Hmm. Senescence. Okay. Yeah, it is what I thought. Telomeres. Uh, that could also be the sickness. Oh. Yep, aging.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Why did I?
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes.
It's a long
It
time.
takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
Really?
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
I know I'm being pretty quiet.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be
I
creative?
don't know what to say.
As creative as a human?
Like,
Certainly.
kind of in the middle of this
You
conversation.
believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Odd. So I think the solution is going to be stack these in front of the camera. Yeah, that's what I thought. uh, universe's machine epsilon. Yep. Weird. No! Oh no! That's hilarious. That's good. That's really good. I've been in here. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go for this. Oh. that the correct solution? Did I miss an
Okay,
area
so
just
you
then?
could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Like you are.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us. So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
I missed. I missed what he just said. Ah, darn. Chamfer this way. Good thing this ladder's here. Because I did not think about that at all. Button? Okay.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Which version? Which version are we okay with?
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
I guess the question is Tom the problem, or is that life form the problem?
I am concerned about Mikhail.
Why is that?
He seems to be developing antisocial habits. He is spending a lot of his time in private, don't you think? Perhaps you should talk to him.
What do you want me to say?
Just keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash.
Are you that worried?
His behavior is not within normal parameters. Please make sure he is okay.
Don't you think they might be doing the right thing?
Grounding us? On a foreign moon? No, Daniel, I don't think they're doing the right thing.
You don't have to be so aggressive about it. They must have their reason.
Yeah, plausible deniability.
Daniel, could I have a word?
I'm busy.
It is important.
Okay.
Are you aware that Christopher and Mikhail are involved in self-harm?
Sorry, what? For how long?
They have both macerated their right arms. Mikhail has completely removed his forearm.
His whole forearm?
Yes.
Where are they?
I had attempted to stop the situation escalating myself, but I seem to have failed. I came to you because, as our loyal captain, I can trust you to help them.
Where are they?
I don't know. They've disappeared. Sarah, I need advice.
Okay.
What would you do if someone threatened your friends?
Your hypothetical friends, I assume.
Yes, my hypothetical friends.
You should protect those you love.
I need you to remember that, Sarah.
Well, he definitely thinks that he's doing the right thing. That is clear. But that's always the case, isn't it? Ah, I finished chapter 2 or 3. Probably 3. I'm gonna quickly alt tab and have a look at the achievements. Ugh. To see how many chapters there are. Having some issues with Steam. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, I might need to go back and do that optional puzzle for chapter 1. Okay, so there's 8 chapters. I've been playing for 2 hours. It would be good if I could finish chapter 4 tonight, but I don't think I'm going to. I might call it there. I think I might call it there, guys. It was it's been nice. It's been fun. Actually playing a game with you guys, just hanging out, chilling. I am gonna wrap up here. Sounds like my housemate is home. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's see if there's anyone on that I know. Does not look like it. Can you hear that in the background, guys? kind of. Okay. Yeah. I think it's time to finish up. I have a long weekend. I might do a day stream next week, since I have some days off from work, because I'm working over the weekend this weekend. Yeah, heading up to Sydney for a conference tomorrow, and we have a National Day of Prayer tomorrow, that I will be leaving a little bit early from to get up to Sydney. So yeah, hopefully it will be a good day, but it's going to be a long day because prayer day will start early, and then the stuff for the conference starts late. Well, not late, but it starts in the evening and then goes till later, and then I have to get to where I'm staying from the place. So yeah, staying with a friend. Hopefully it will be all good. We'll see. Yeah, lost my cursor. Just quitting the game and starting some music for you. Yeah, it was kind of fun. It still feels a little bit easy of a game. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how to or what to think of it at the moment. It's fun. I like it. I kind of like the story that's going on. I'm curious to see whether it will be the organism or Tom that are the bad thing. Maybe it's some combination of both. Or maybe it's just people being weird. But it's interesting to listen to, nonetheless. So, Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. If there's anything that you would like to prayer for, drop it in the chat, and I will pray for that. Otherwise, I hopefully, like, I do record all the streams, and I would like to get them all up on YouTube for my stream archive on Nextempus 2. When I do that, I am not sure, but I would like to get them up there at some point. Maybe I'll spend some of my days off finally getting around to that and doing a whole bunch of them. We'll see. Yeah, I'm very tired. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna pray to wrap up. The reason that I pray is because Jesus has had a big impact on my life and is a very important part of my life, and I believe that there is no greater thing that you can have than having a relationship with God through Jesus. And prayer is just talking to God, sharing how you're feeling, sharing your concerns, talking to Him. If you want to understand a bit more about what that means, or how you can have a relationship with God, you can check out that explanation by Pastor Scar, and yeah, there'll be an explanation, and then there'll be 4 videos and explanations across the 4 videos, and you can say whether or not you agree at the end. It's pretty cool. It's a good explanation. Anyway, I'm going to pray to wrap up. Father God, thank you for tonight. Thank you that today has been a reasonable day, and it has not been overly stressful. Thank you for a good stream. Thank you for a fun game. Thank you for the ability to stream. Thank you for everyone that has come out and watched. May each of them have a good night and a good weekend coming up. Thank you for them. May their lives be blessed. May they have peace. May they know you by that peace that you give them. Lord, I ask for your wisdom and your energy over this weekend so that I can do what I need to, learn what I need to. Yeah. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for those that came out. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, I'm Nextempus. I'm wrapping up. I don't have anybody to raid today, so it looks like I'm just wrapping up. I might be a bit early for the people that I could potentially raid. Maybe I'll hit a refresh and see if anything changes. Nope, it didn't. Alright, well, good night guys. See you hopefully next week. I should be able to see you next week. Things should be back to normal. We'll see how we go. Good night. Thanks for watching that video. I stream these regularly over on twitch.tv/Nextempus if you want to catch me live. Otherwise, if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you want to continue to see more, hit the subscribe button. Thanks.